For those who love leopards, this gate is easily recognizable. This gate takes you to a park home to more than 40 wild leopards in a small area of 17 square kilometers. Our very favorite Jhalana Leopard Reserve in Jaipur. Today, we will do a virtual safari and share our experience when we saw 5 different leopards in just one safari. Yes, this is not a joke, and we are not the only ones to get such a sighting in Jhalana. Jhalana has been super famous pan-India for its multiple leopard sightings. In fact, it's one of the few places in India to see wild leopards such close to safari vehicles. This was an afternoon safari and the sky was clear. The light was perfect as the lush green post-monsoon forest was shining like gold. Very quickly, we got our permits checked and entered route number 1 of the park. Evening time is the best time to see leopards here. The hills, the trees, and the fading sun makes it perfect for the leopards to sit and rest on a tree or even take a walk for water. One key factor for Jhalana's immense success is the high density of leopards. Within a few hundred meters from each other, you can find 2 different leopards. The territories are overlapping, and in a way, this is also an alarming situation for the leopards. We were waiting at a spot where we saw a lone spotted deer and heard a few alarm calls. Our driver told us that around 50 to 100 spotted deer were brought to this park initially. But the increasing population of leopards led to majority of them being wiped out very quickly. And that's why throughout the park you find small herd or loners like this one. He probably got lost as well, and with the lack of experience was not very sure about the alarm calls. He knew something was wrong, but was not sure what exactly he must do. We discussed that his confusion might get him killed today. We knew there was a leopard in the hiding somewhere. Just didn't know where. And then suddenly we saw a big male leopard. Look how close to our vehicle we found him when we had no idea where he was. That's how well they are camouflaged. His body language suggested he was in a mood to hunt. But his cover was blown by the non-stop alarm calls. So it was in his best interest to continue moving forward and find another target. This beautiful young guy was saved today, but to survive each day in this cruel jungle, he would need to learn fast. Soon enough, he joined his herd, which was grazing peacefully, just a patch behind where this leopard was seen. After watching the first leopard, we moved further and decided to check the water hole. A jeep that came late asked us about the sighting and we told them to try their luck, even though the leopard had gone off route. The park, as you can see, was super green. After monsoons, Jhalana is very beautiful. And every time we are here, we only think about how lucky the people of Jaipur are that this is within the heart of their city. Like right after school, kids can just ride here and do a safari. Anyway, so when we reached the water point, we saw jeeps waiting and were lucky enough to get a quick shot of another leopard.
आ गया पानी पिएगा ये पानी पिएगा और लाइट अरे यार ये ट्रैक पे जाएगा सर आगे अब 4 नंबर तक जाएगा ये.
As he left the water hole, a few predicted that he would come on the main track. So a few wildlifer jeeps came on the tracks and waited there. These faces you see, these are the faces of true wildlife lovers. Never in the wild will you see these faces losing patience. I think in the wild, the true wildlifers can be recognized by their patience appetite, because that is indeed the most difficult thing to do, more so in 2022. In the fast-paced lives where we are habitual of getting everything just with a click, we have forgotten the art of keeping patience. The leopard did not come out again, but we reached another spot where someone saw a leopard hidden in the grass. There were alarm calls as well, but nobody could see the leopard. Such is their camouflage skills. The big cats in the wild can only be seen if they want to be seen. They might be within a few meters, but if hidden, you will not find them. In fact, some tourists started doubting that there was actually a leopard. The hot sun burned their patience quickly, and they rushed to conclusions about the leopard. And this brings me back to my conversation about patience in the wild. This patience differentiates 99% of normal tourists with the wildlife lovers. A wildlifer might get disheartened with no sighting, but will never complain that their time was wasted because of waiting in the wild with no results. As the time passed, a few jeeps started moving around. We also drove further to a point where we can place ourselves in a way that our cameras get a full view of the area.
बैठ गई लेना यार लेना हाँ अरे सुने कहाँ भगा जा रहा है यहाँ लगा ले या तो इधर आएगी उधर तो जाएगी नहीं इधर मुँह करके यूँ आई हो ये वो शीतल रह गया था वो शीतल के चक्कर में आई हम पहुँचे इसीलिए चिल्लाने लगी नहीं रहा उधर सारे खड़े उसके ऊपर।
And then, after waiting for a while, we saw our third leopard of the day. Now take a look at how agile this animal is, moving swiftly through the grass that you wouldn't even notice. Look at those eyes, watching us all waiting for its one look. Because there are no tigers in Jhalana, the leopards are as confident as the tigers. Because they are the apex predators here, nobody attacks them, nobody kills them, and they fear absolutely nobody. All the leopards we saw today seemed to be on a prowl, but this one was our favorite because of the way it moved through the grass. A leopard is smaller in size because of the lifestyle it has. Climbing trees, mountains, and surviving in harsh conditions requires him to be fast and agile. If it weighs too much, even moving around would be very difficult. And they are gifted with a balancing device, their long tail. While moving up the tree or even during hunting, the tail helps them maneuver their motion perfectly without falling. Very rare would you see a leopard losing its balance. An adult male leopard can weigh around 50 to 70 kilograms, which is close to a human adult, but are merely 4 to 5 feet long. Females, however, are much smaller in size, weighing only around 30 to 35 kgs. Similar to tigers, leopards are solitary as well and will only be seen with other leopards during the mating season or when a mother is raising her cubs. This one as well lives by himself, only indulged in protecting his territory, hunting and eating. With lots of jeeps looking at it from the road, this one did not come out. He looked at us from a distance and then eventually went back into the bushes. We also decided to go up the hill to look for him from the top end.
यहीं पे है, यहीं बैठा है, यहीं बैठ गया, इधर बैठा है, बिल्डिंग का देखना।
The dense cover and his brilliant camouflage skills made it impossible to find him again. So we moved further to the other side of the park. Now 3 out of 5 leopards were done. We were yet to see 2 more. But before that, we took a quick break to observe our beautiful national bird. The vibrant colors of this bird makes it popular across the nation. Its name is used as a compliment for someone who dances well. It was 1963 when peacock became our national bird. And the reasons were many. First of all, peacocks have a significant role in Hindu mythology as being the carrier of a renowned god, Kartikeya. Secondly, in the 1950s and 1960s, when majority of Indians lived in villages, snakes were a cause of death for many humans. Peacocks and peafowls were known to hunt down snakes and thereby aid humans in living a peaceful life. After watching the beauty for a while, we were ready for our leopard number 4. The chaos started quickly as soon as leopard number 4 was sighted, but the perfect positioning of our vehicle gave us an advantage.
ये दो
हमारी तरफ मुंह नहीं है उसका
मैडम आप सबसे आगे नीचे बैठो गाड़ी है क्या भैया पीछे आई नहीं
So the leopard on the tree was done as well. Only in Jhalana can you get this close to a leopard. What a day so far. Now what's next? We had just 5 minutes left before the safari end, and so we rushed to get out before our driver gets any penalty. The sun had set now and the light was very poor for any photography. But leopards of Jhalana were not done yet. Right next to the exit gate, we saw another group of jeeps waiting. And what were they looking at? A young female leopard feeding on a monitor lizard. Let's see how much of it can we capture for you.
देखा मैडम क्या मैडम आपको देखो गाड़ी के पीछे पूरी ना
ओह दिख गया
उनको दिखाओ इनको दिखाओ
शानू दिख रहा है ना
निकालना क्रॉस कर ली निकल गई चल रुको 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 रुको